Hello, friend. This is Jimmy from Can Have an Immigration Canada. This is a very good news for all of you who are waiting for traveling to Canada and want to apply for work permit. Because as you guys know, as this time work permit from outside of Canada is taking too long, so the government of Canada has come up with the new program that some of the travelers, there are some conditions for all those travelers, that some of the travelers who are coming to Canada on a work permit can apply for a work permit at any port of entry or at the airport when you guys will land up here in Canada. So there are certain trick in this rule. So make sure you guys listen to the very end and follow all those follow all those conditions which I'm going to mention. And if you think after that you are qualified for this rule, then you can travel and get your work permit at the border or at port of entry or even at the airport, wherever you are guys are coming from. So now let's go into the detail about this new law or the new uh, detail that has been given by IRCC. So majority of the travelers who are coming to Canada before, they were not able to apply for work permit at the port of entry because of the pandemic and the travel restriction. But now they have opened it. This is nothing a new program that's coming into place. This program was already in place before the pandemic, but that has been stopped. So any foreign national who are allowed to travel to Canada may make the application for work permit at the port of entry. This include fully vaccinated individuals as well as an immediate family members of Canadian citizens or the permanent residents. It may also include those who have a valid job offer in Canada. Any foreign national may be allowed to apply for work permit at any port of entry or at the airport, including those who are not vaccinated. It is important to note that, however, that vaccinated individuals are most likely to be exempt from Canada's travel restriction. As you guys all know, in my last video, I mentioned that from Monday, 27th of September, Government of Canada is also opening most of the travel, even from India, starting now. So temporary foreign workers who are generally required to get their work permit before they're traveling to Canada, but under this new rule that has been implemented, now they're allowed to apply for one at the port of entry. If you have a job offer in Canada and will not be working again, you should not be working in live-in caregiver or a seasonal agriculture worker program and meet one of the following requirement. The requirement is, if you do not need to get a temporary resident visa to work in Canada, then you can apply for work permit at the port of entry. Means if you are from those countries who only need electronic travel authorization to visit to Canada and who do not need temporary resident visa like visitor visa or any other visa to enter to Canada, then you can apply for work permit at the port of entry. This also include if your job is a part of the international mobility program, and because this program, the IMP program or the international mobility program, allows employer to hire a foreign worker without the need of LMIA. LMIA is a document that shows that there are no Canadian citizen or permanent residents available to perform duties of the job. Um, the next condition, if you are a national or permanent resident or a citizen of United States, Greenland, Saint Pierre, or Miquelon, the nationals or the permanent resident of these countries or territories may be allowed to apply for work permit at a port of entry, whether their job is a part of temporary foreign worker or international mobility program. Now, if you are coming to the port of entry, so what document you need? Your job offer, a copy of your LMIA or LMIA number, proof that you are able to perform duty, that you have experience in which job you are going into, or if you are going to work in Quebec, you need a certificate of acceptance or CAQ from the government of Quebec. And if your job or if your work is a part of IMP, International Mobility Program, and you do not need an LMIA, then you only need a job offer of employment, proof that you do not require an LMIA, proof that you are able to perform duties, as I mentioned before, your experience or qualification certificate. And if you do not need an LMIA and you're looking to work in Quebec, as I mentioned, CAQ or Certificate of Acceptance from Quebec is required. Other than all of these requirements, if your work permit expired while you are outside of Canada, you may also be allowed to apply for work permit any port of entry. If you are eligible, you means you meet all those requirements which I mentioned before. So this is a good news for all of you who do not want to wait for work permit for longer and want to apply and come to Canada right away. So you guys can start at any time now. This the program, there was a restriction on this program before at the start of pandemic, and now it's all gone. So you guys are all good to come to Canada on work permit. That was a new update, so I'll keep you guys updated if there'll be anything else comes up. Till then, you guys all have a good day. Thank you.